And that brings us up to today's game, where you can see a nice coffee. Well, I get the coffee. I got a thing over here. We are up to session number 43 of our Thessalonian storyline, where the characters are in Roderick's Cove, experiencing the life and death of a seaman. So, online tonight we have Peter.
Hello.
Well, I want you to introduce your character.
Oh, yes. Where are we?
Master of Silent Style.
Yes, pretty much. Yes, I am. My name's Peter, and I'm playing Willy Won Kenobi. Everybody wants me to use my long introduction, but I'm going to keep it short this time.
Maybe that's the new introduction. You're going to keep it short.
Yeah. Keeping it short, keeping it classy.
So, with that fantastic introduction of Willie, who we hope won't break any bones tonight, we're up to Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan, and I play Quest, a goblin bard. Currently holding the idiot ball because I'm not entirely clear on where we are or what we're doing.
Which, for some of us, is almost every session. And I'm the person running it. Okay. And next online we have M, if she's back. Not quite. So we could probably have a Stefan call out from the kitchen.
Yep, I'll be there in just a second.
Or a Josh. We've got 3 of them floating around, so they'll be back eventually. So while we're waiting for them, grabbing adventure and showing adventure. That was currently where they currently are travelling through. Showing without reflection is actually not too bad. Well, the secrets of Roderick's Cove, which is why they're currently in Roderick's Cove. Andy, that's where you're doing the secrets of. And you have met a interesting ghost who made you relive the death of his family.
Yeah, and jump into the ocean. Whatever time in the morning it was.
And so quite a few got emotional over it. And apparently the Moros elf was unaffected and decided to give back Willie one of the herbs he gave to her earlier in the night.
Wasn't happy about it, but accepted it as his due.
But it was interesting how often you told her to harden up, have some concrete.
Well, he said it twice.
I know. She said it back to you twice too. It's not very often that they give you the same serving back.
Which is why he accepted it so gracefully.
Mm-hmm. And you had tried to go to the, I think it was the mayor's mansion at the north of town.
It was locked, wasn't it?
The Peacock Mansion, it's called.
Yeah, wasn't it locked?
It was the gate. It was behind a gate, and the gate was locked. And every time you tried to pick the gate, something bad happened.
That's right. Yeah, we had big ghosties coming after us.
And then you found out that Roderick's Ruin is down the coast, which is the house of the person who built the town.
Mm-hmm. So I think we decided to go that way.
And you thought you might go that way next session.
Yeah.
You hadn't actually gone that way. But it is quite possible for you to go different ways if you wish to.
Yeah, but then that means this map has gone to waste, isn't it?
Hey, I could always rename it something else. Rename it the place you go to this session.
I like that. I like that.
It's not like I haven't pulled that on you before.
That'd be fun. What's that in the distance? Generic monster TM. Roll initiative.
Okay. So you were all currently back at Quest's lodgings, which is in severe need of cleaning.
The roof.
Oh, it's got a roof, but there's now mud through the upper floor
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're still cleaning that.
because someone patched the roof with mud.
Yeah, works in theory. Just needs to dry.
So now the mud seeped through the upper floor.
Oh well.
It's okay, no one was sleeping up there anyway.
There won't be any more.
And you had decided that you were going to go off and explore Roderick's Wreck, which is just down the coast from where you, from the actual town itself. But no one has lived there since Roderick himself died.
And is Roderick a ghost?
They believe he's the ghost.
Or not?
It's my dad's kitten in the plant pot.
So we planted a cat.
Yep.
It's worse when it's your dog in the plant pot.
Mm.
Okay. Making sure there wasn't anything I had to deal with. So we are all in Quest's little abode. And Quest notices that half the party members are looking a little paler than usual.
Right. Did you guys see a ghost or something?
Yes, actually.
Or just have some bad fish?
A bit of both.
I thought this town was known for its fish, so you know.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh.
a bit of both.
Yeah. That's because they export the good ones and you only get the bad ones here.
Well, I heard if you know where to get them, you can find them. Like that restaurant place thing with the fancy pantsy fish.
Mm-hmm.
It's the place that actually cooks fish. Or the place that smokes fish.
Hmm.
So has Quest been going out with them for this one, or has
No,
he been
he's
loitering?
He's been rummaging through his house trying to see what was left behind and finding the paperwork before it got too destroyed.
Yep. Cool. I'll take that.
So, and that means that you've missed a day in the game time, and that's it.
Yep. All right. So these guys come wandering back, looking a little pale.
And you actually see Willie, even though he wasn't there last time you were here.
See who?
Willie, because Willie stayed behind last time.
I got the shits.
Right. Yep. It's good to see you again, Will. What you get up to?
Nothing.
Well, you notice he's no longer got the medal throughout his hands. Because they had metal braces holding his hands in place.
Yep.
Yeah, they did good work there. It's a shame it had to happen.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Okay, so it's still a nice. I think it'd be heading onto sunset when you guys return back to Quest's place because you'd spent the day running around, and you're going to decide whether you went into the haunted forest at night to go to the ruin.
That's right.
And you also notice that the Green Dervish has a puppy.
Yep.
Is this a puppy that's different to the other puppy, or
It is a puppy.
is this the
different
same
one.
puppy?
It
No,
is a different puppy.
Different breed and everything. It's a Cove Hound breed. Of course, Crow will tell people that her name is Tansiandlol, but Tan for short.
And the amusing thing is, the puppy is the size of our gnome.
Yeah, it's about the same size as me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see you got a mount.
Maybe in future, not quite yet. It's not old enough yet.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you can mount
So,
right now is the
What
lift
did you all
box.
find?
Wait, what?
What did you all find?
Well, we found an entrance to some noble's house and had weird gates and kind of freaked us out, and we kind of, some of us shot ourselves and ran. Don't know who.
Most of us had weird visions.
I mean, that just sounds like a good trip.
It wasn't. It was a bad trip.
Hmm.
But they should have taken the other hand.
So are we spending the night here?
Don't I have a date with the elf?
Tonight?
The following day, I believe.
Oh, following right.
Yeah.
Is it tomorrow? You know.
Sorry, I couldn't remember which day we finished on.
You were still on that. You spent the entire game on the one day.
Okay.
Tuxedo ready.
Yeah. I gotta get my kimono first.
Yeah. So that's one thing Quest missed out on is the Duzar has arranged to have a date with the morose elf.
Right.
Yeah, wasn't there something going on in the forest that only happens at night or something?
There was that too. People die.
Yeah. And we wanted to look into that.
You wanted to look into dying.
No. Being a medic, I've seen that too many times already. But
Besides, you had the vision of dying already.
yes, that too. And I've met enough interesting people that my death is probably imminent at some point. One being a tiny girl shorter than me, the other one being a gnome who's paler than snow.
Well, you never have to worry. You never have to worry about that little girl again.
Yeah, until I announce myself and walk out. Yeah. Speaking of which, just in case. Yep, I announce myself and walk out.
But remember the wording.
What was it?
You never wanted to see her again.
That's right, yes. I can no longer see you. You can come out now. And I'll step outside for 10 minutes.
No, if for some reason you go blind, that still counts.
Oh, fuck.
I just thought I'd give you the ramifications of your wording.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really did a good one on that one, didn't you, Stefan?
There are so many loopholes in there that she can poke a stick into it.
Yes, I think I'm the only character who asked for blindness for his birthday.
Uh-huh.
And no wonder she was so happy when she left. She had so many options.
Ugh.
Okay, so yes, you now have the cunning plan of finding whatever goes bump in the night, or waiting till morning to go to the haunted mansion. Which Quest does know is haunted because nearly every person in town has been dared to steal something from said haunted mansion.
Yes. Did Quest ever do it as a boy?
No one who tried ever came back.
Right.
Or if they did come back, they didn't come back with anything. And they never talked about what happened while they were there.
Right.
But it was one way they kept the kids in line because they would threaten to lock the kids in the haunted mansion overnight if they didn't behave.
Mm-hmm. So it's almost definite that if you go to the Haunted Mansion tonight, we'll find the ghost.
Well, didn't we only just come back from there?
No, you were at the Peacock Mansion, which isn't the Roderick's haunted place. His place is known as Roderick's Ruin, which is down the
First
coast.
we're looking towards the wreck.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about the shipwreck. That's right.
His wreck is actually a house.
Yeah, it's called Roderick's Cove, but it's a
You're
house.
at Roderick's Cove, and his actual house was up the end of the cove.
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
And it was called a ruin.
Ruin. Roderick's Ruin. Yep.
Yep. Sorry, I thought for some reason because we had the vision of the boat, I got
Carry
confused.
on.
Actual ship.
I know it confused everyone, including me, until they went to the book page and went,
Carry
oh,
on.
okay. It's a
Not
house.
it's an actual thing.
Yes.
Therion. What's wrong?
And
with
apparently
you?
Therion is wanting to tell everyone how badly he feels that it's a house and not a boat. Yes, he's currently running around it complaining. Okay, so give you some idea of Quest does roughly know the layout of the place. So it is sort of representative of the big cliff face next to the water, where it's half hanging off the cliff.
Yep.
And there's actual stairwells going into the water on the other side. So that's what you remember of the place, is it has its own stairway into the water, where the pier used to be, and the boat where his family died used to be docked. And it's got this big front entrance that is the main way most people get locked inside.
Mm-hmm. You said they got told, or we got told of another entrance?
You do know that there's the water entrance and the front entrance.
Right.
Most people don't want to go via the back way.
Because of the swim or because of something else?
Mainly because, if I can actually get it to... There is an entryway in that direction, but it's not
Yep.
an actual back door.
Okay.
And considering it hangs over the water, people generally don't want to, go too close to that section. For the odd reason that most people come back wet and not sure why. They can't always tell you what happened inside. Apparently,
Right.
what happens in the ruin stays in the ruin.
So it's not that different from a certain temple we know.
Well, that is a temple of pleasure and pain.
Ghosts are extra.
At least it's not the Pharasma temple, because Pharasma temples don't like ghosts.
Fair enough.
You should only have one life, not extend it.
Wait, so being a ghost counts as a second life?
It does to the Pharasmians, they do not like undead. Because as far as they're concerned, you should be speaking to their lady, who then decides whether you get to pass on to the next world or not. And if you're lingering, you're making her wait for you.
Okay. So, what was the decision? Are we there or are we waiting for the morning?
That was what I was asking you to choose.
Well, there was... I can't remember the exact specifics, but there was something else leading us towards Roderick's Ruin as well. I think it was... We found tracks in that direction or something? could
Well-
be getting this wrong.
The spirit that you had contacted appeared to be Roderick, as far as you could tell.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And this was his home, so it's most likely going to have some reason why his spirit is so upset at the moment.
Yep. That's
And
right.
as you seem to be the focus, well, Willie specifically seems to be the focus of his angst. Willie thought it might be a great idea to find out why he's upset.
Excellent. Willie goes first.
I'm starting to like you less.
It's alright, you'll like me more after I fix your next broken arm.
Maybe.
Depends on if you cause it.
I reckon we go to Roderick's ruin.
In the morning
I mean-
or at night?
Oh, it's night now, isn't it?
I mean, we're burning moonlight at the moment. I think it's best if we just go and get it done with, right?
Yeah, fine.
Anybody else?
How spooky can I make it?
Spirits have
So then we're just dealing with Mia at the moment.
spirits have more power at night, right? What's the worst that could happen?
I vote night. Let's do night.
Oh god, we're all gonna die. Oh god, we're all gonna die.
There we go. There's a nice light source for you of what you can see.
Perfect.
Ah, yes, I can see nothing.
So I'll give you each a light source.
Oh, cool. You can. That's pretty cool.
So dark vision doesn't work?
Oh, it does work, but there's not much to see. It's all just shades of grey.
Right. Were you guys given away through the barrier or the magic
Well,
don't come here-ness?
well, you went up the Roderick's ruin is up the coast, not in town. So you just basically walk up the coast.
Right.
It's the northernmost part of town. That's not really part of town.
Yep. It's the Lord's Manor.
Well, that and no one wanted to live near it after it got haunted.
So how long has it been haunted?
Let's see, do we have a date? I'd have to say a long time. Because it doesn't actually give me the date for you, but I'm thinking many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess we'll make our way there then.
Sure.
Yep, it tells me that he becomes unsettled in this game here, but it doesn't actually say what year he died. It's like, that's useful.
Hmm.
Things have been awfully quiet until party arrives. Exact date party arrives.
Yeah.
Right.
So timing is everything, apparently.
So it's our fault. Right?
I'm sure it is not your fault whatsoever.
Yeah. You're looking at the screen.
Okay. So you decide to head up to the cove at night. So I get to see if there's a random monster encounter.
Yay!
Yay!
How many bad things can you run across at night?
Lots apparently. You don't. Here's the baby face.
Isn't the correct answer as many as the GM wants?
All the bad things.
Well, they go up to average challenge rating of 6.
Wow.
Ouch.
It's a fun driver. Kill it.
Yeah, that's the CR6.
Yeah, I was waiting for the flashing 20 and I was like, oh look, it's a CR6.
yeah.
Well, it goes from ants to dragons.
No.
Can we get the ant?
Are you sure you really want the ant?
Can we get the fun driver starting the Holy Grail?
We'll get a dragon-sized ant, just knowing the way things are.
I didn't say the size of the ant.
I
Or
know.
the number of them.
That's why I was concerned.
Okay, so yes, you managed to surprisingly make it to the manor house without being attacked by anything along the way.
Oh.
Much to Dooza's disappointment. Dooza was really hoping to fight something along the way.
Are some of you guys wounded?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Most of the people are suffering from wounds of various sorts. Because you haven't had a chance to heal up yet. That was one of the reasons I was suggesting resting overnight, but that's okay.
Oh well.
So just so you know, we have Harry on 6 hit points. We have Dooza on 22. We have Kroll on 18.
Oh my goodness.
And we have Willie on 15.
Well, I guess I should do some healing then.
Am I really on 20?
I'm behind Kroll.
Backpack.
Alright. Am I allowed to do some healing rolls before we get in?
It takes 10 minutes, remember.
Oh no, it does.
So, and you decided to set off into the dangerous forest with this level of damage. Which I thought was fantastic that it didn't roll up a bad number on you.
Forgot.
Harry doesn't care about life.
Oh, we're good little pathfinders we are.
That's why I've had that whole screen of damage up the entire time.
It's so tiny. It's like, is that the damage screen? It's like, oh.
Is that better?
Yeah, that hurts more.
So, just want to take the half hour it's going to be to heal everyone up. Kroll,
You want to do that out front of the Haunted Mansion?
or should we just burn some spell slots?
I can try heal people, but I don't know if the spirits will intervene in my healing methods.
So it takes 10 minutes, and I get to roll a Wandering Monster check each time.
Oh my goodness. What do we do in the house?
I'm sure that can't be worse.
I'm just gonna do one on parry and then we'll go in.
Okay.
Seeing as parry's on 6 or whatever it is.
Boss's wizard nerds are
Oh
mine.
fuck 6 bullshit. First roll of the night, of course it's the bloody 20, eh? Alright,
Just as you're working on parry.
oh fuck. I forgot to mention the difficulty first before I rolled.
Which means that there was space difficulty.
Yep. So that means base difficulty is 15, so that goes off. That becomes a 22, which means it's not a crit, so it's 2d8. That's 7, so 12 points.
12 points back to our Mr. Hotter.
Yep.
He looks so much better.
I mean, technically I feel like I should ask to reroll that 20, but I want to see what happens.
Okay. See if I've actually got the creature I'm looking for in one of these other books.
Is it one of these you need?
It's one of those amusing things of they may have renamed it
Yep.
because they decided to change things between editions. Or it was no longer PC. Okay, so what you see is a. Actually, I'll give everyone but our medic and his subject a perception roll.
Oh.
Alright, I'll get a perception roll going. Oops, sorry.
Just love the size comparison. It's great. It's like, what's the sure thing? That's our medic. That's your medic. It's-
Don't make I say anything. What do you mean by nose?
No, it's only me and Crawl.
No, it's they're the two people who aren't looking because they're
We're not
busy.
rolling, everyone else is.
Yeah,
Well, there.
you just, I'll take your roll then. Damn it. Biggest plus, oh, I don't know.
Oh, your
9.
perception.
Is it plus 9 or 7?
I don't know. Focus on feeding them. Plus 8.
Okay.
So M got 18.
M got 18. Okay, so M notices a little snake crawl into Kroll's backpack.
A little snake.
Yep, with bright stripes on it.
I presume I can do a nature check to identify that?
Sure.
Yeah, you go rid of the dice.
Aren't you really?
Yes, I have a history with poison, remember? We must find this poison that drinks it.
Well, no.
I wonder where they are. Drinks more of it.
Plus 8.
How could we totally be poisoned every time, Prince Moore?
Martin,
Yep.
11.
11. Okay, you identify it as a little viper.
A little viper. Okay.
Mm.
I presume do I know how to handle it safely?
Oh, that they can be quite charming little pets.
Is it poisonous?
Yep. A lot of orcs like to keep them because they're poisonous.
Yeah, but I already have a dog, and I don't want my dog to die to a snake bite. So.
Yeah, but you could get it to wrap around your axe, so when you hit people, it bites them as well.
But I don't know. Can you train animal as snake?
It is technically an animal.
Yeah, technically, I guess.
Anything that it's now an animal instead of vermin. In old D&D, which it came from, it was vermin, which was untrainable. Now it's an animal, so it's trainable.
That's hilarious.
So, are you going to get it, or should we just leave it in there?
Are you going to mention to him at all about it?
No, I'll mention that there's a poisonous snake now residing in his medical kit.
In my medical kit or
Yep.
my backpack?
Apparently, she thought your backpack is your medical kit.
Oh, sorry.
You know, not everything in here is medical kit, right? I know I'm short, but that's just insulting.
You can forgive the distinction on that one, right?
It's in your medical kit.
Okay.
There's a snake in your boots? Question mark.
Yes, exactly. But Andy, alright, what to do, we probably shouldn't leave it in there. Who's good at snake whistling?
Lucky, have you seen the size?
Snake what?
I can try.
Alright, I'm gonna gently put my backpack down, and you can snake charm it.
Oh, snake charm.
I will step away slowly.
I hear Willie's good with snakes.
Like,
Yeah, not gonna say that comment.
Yes. Oh yeah, right here. Eastern brown snake.
It might be the Wobberjack's cousin.
Quick Willy, Steve Irwin style.
I'm gonna sneak up on it and stick my thumb right up its.
And it's so surprised it will not bite you. So, what? Who's dealing with the snake?
Doozer is, but can you pass me my dice?
What? Your dice. Your dice hate you.
Well, I'm putting my bag down gently, so.
Dude.
All dice hate you.
I could roll the,
Restful forbidding war or do stop.
look, I can roll the speed dice for you with that.
Sake.
It seems to roll nice and low, so...
Yeah, it hasn't rolled anything above 10 yet. Oh no, I speak of the devil. Right, oh.
Apparently the stairs don't like it.
Actually, minus 8. One extra.
Gotcha.
8.
Yes.
Was 17? 17?
17, okay. You carefully look into the bag and you can't find the snake.
So.
What?
It is tiny.
I look again? Is that another nature roll?
It will make it a perception roll because it's you versus its stealth.
Oh.
Stealthing from you in the
It's
bag.
stealthy from me in the bag.
Yeah, and if you critically fail, it bites you.
That is a non-natural 20.
Okay, you feel something moving in the bag, but you can't see it.
Oh, what?
Well, there's no hope for a crawl. We're gonna have to set the bag on fire.
Please don't.
It's a sneaky little bugger.
No,
Maybe
it's a snaky little
it's a sneaky little bugger.
I move away from the bag and suggest that they could always turn it upside down and tip everything out of it.
Oh,
I
no.
move away from the bag.
No, I'll take things out slowly, with things at a time.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
Tip out my nicely put away bag. That's a...
Hey, Kroll,
Huh?
is there anything fragile in your bag?
Yes. Most of those things will save your life. So don't
No,
do
it's
it.
fragile. Fragile. So if we jumped up and down on the bag with our bare feet, would the things in your bag survive?
I was gonna suggest just putting the bag down and letting the snake exit by himself. but
This
you
is
know.
one of the few times where I will break your arm.
Hey, there's no need to be like that. I'm just trying to help.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay, so apparently you found the snake with its mouth around your finger.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yep.
You get to make a fortitude save.
Yep. Fortuitous. Oh, for God's sake.
As
Okay.
it does a whole 4 points of damage to you.
It's more the poison I'm concerned about.
And how did you go with your fortitude save? That good?
We haven't even gotten in the door yet.
No, we haven't. This was your healing time.
Alright, thank you.
Do we have any rerolls left?
Yes, you have some rerolls.
How many do we have?
You don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Because we kind of need the medic not poisoned, I'll take a reroll.
Okay. What did you get? Natural one?
No, I rolled one dice. Okay, fine.
So what did you get?
9.
A 9. Okay, so apparently you wanted to be poisoned today.
Yep.
Great.
So everyone gets to see that Kroll takes a whole 1 point of poison damage.
Ugh.
No.
Oh.
I almost feel like I should be rolling like a nature check here to go, oh yeah, this is this. So, you know, Steve Irwin impression.
And yes, it's still attached to your finger.
So I know this snake. This will kill you in 40 seconds.
So
Now that I see snake, can I try and gently get it?
sure.
Is that another nature check or?
You managed to grab onto the snake quite easily because it's still got its fang striking Kroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd rather not be a poison reservoir, thanks.
Still pumping poison, of course.
Yeah.
Well, now that someone's grabbed it, I'm sure it's putting more in.
Ugh.
Yeah. Physician, heal myself.
Quest cast days on the snake.
Sure. Does it have a saving throw?
It takes 4 damage and gets a will save.
It doesn't knock it out. And it got a
No.
will of whole of 12.
Wow.
Is that enough?
This snake is buff.
I know, right?
No. Fails the roll. But it only needs a critical fail to get there. So, it just takes damage.
This snake's still going.
And this round, Kroll takes 5 points of poison damage.
Oof.
Can I try and get the fangs out of Kroll's finger?
Into yours.
No, as in like handle the snake so I don't get bit as well.
Yes, you can pry it out of Kroll's finger.
Is there a reason that you're not killing the snake, guys?
Because I like my finger?
But there's a little head attached to the end of your finger with a lot of snake sticking out the end. So,
Someone could grab the other end and slice it, but... Yeah.
What, the finger? You don't want the finger? That's strange.
No!
Yeah, we got rid of the finger. Woo!
Save the snake!
No harm shall be done to the snake. However, there'll be harm to Kroll's
No,
finger.
because if you don't get the head out, then it's just gonna keep pumping more poison. If you
Yeah,
cut the back,
because the glands are just behind the jaw.
I didn't realise snakes are like bees, but okay.
Yeah, it's not a tick. Quest cast days again.
Okay. Apparently, it is unaffected by your days. Does it take any damage if it succeeds?
So it still takes the 4 damage.
In which case then
It's always taking the damage.
in which case it then passes out.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
floppy and stuck on my arm.
Yeah.
the juicer still hasn't had an opportunity to just get it out of your hand. Because that would have solved all your problems.
Yes, it would. Can I now surgically remove it from my hand?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll attempt to use
Oh.
stuff to take it out of my hand. Do I make a roll for that?
Well, considering it's been attached to your hand for a while, that's another 5 points of poison damage.
Oh, ow.
And now that you've actually removed it from your finger, you get to make a fortitude DC to see if the poison stops.
This is gonna be the toughest encounter of the night.
Yeah, it will be. Oops.
You haven't faced the door yet. Remember, you've got goblins with you.
Was a 7.
There's stairs as well.
13 again. 13 again.
That's only the goblin's problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that massive roll of a 13, apparently Kroll collapses to the poison of the snake,
What? Oh.
and he's now at dying 1.
Really?
Is this how I go down?
Really?
Level 1 snake?
It's not a level 1 snake, it's a level -1 snake.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Let me just add insult to injury on hand.
Yeah, we needed the minus in front.
Who's got salt? I need to apply it to my wound, please.
It's funny because the snake only has more kills than some of the party members at the moment.
Hey, Harry, can you heal our very not good looking actual
Surprisingly
healer?
enough, no, I can't.
So this is how I die.
Oh, well.
Can we save that?
You can try.
Uh,
Has anyone got...
Hang on. Willie, do you want to add to the save account?
Sorry, do I want to what?
Do you want to add to your save account?
I don't understand the question.
Add to your list of people you
Well, you've
saved.
saved half.
Oh no. This is ridiculous beyond anything. I wash my hands of this situation.
Alright. Quest cast Soothe.
And what does
If it
Soothe do?
wasn't dead, I'd ask you if you wash your hands at all.
Does Soothe stabilize?
Soothe is a healing spell. It stores 1d10 plus 4 HP.
Fair enough.
So how much was it?
Which is going to be 5 in total.
So you're now on 5 hit points with the wounded 1 condition,
Do one. Okay.
and then you get to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, because they're poison again?
Well, that no one's done anything about the poison.
Right. Okay.
Right.
you rolled one.
Close, I got a 2, but the total is 8.
So let's see if the dice will roll for you. And you're on 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
Do you have an antidote in there? Or should we just go home for the night? We're done. It's the snake downstairs.
Defeated by
No.
snake in front door. Let's go home.
Are you sure he's actually going to survive the trip back home?
Crawl's gonna take one step, chugging health potion, take another step, chugging health potion. So how did the party lose all their health potions? Well, Crawl got eaten by a tiny snake.
Because he didn't listen to Doozer.
I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting to be killed by either the little girl or the bleach one. Not a -1 level snake.
Haven't been killed yet.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least it's better than the last session that one of the groups actually took out a party member by saving them. Stopped them from drowning, hit them into the floor hard enough to put them into dying, and couldn't recover them.
Oh, Jesus.
That definitely insulted injury there.
Yep.
And the party tried to stabilize and they could not.
Everyone's party didn't try.
So now, you going to do anything about the poison?
I can treat poison.
Harry?
actually.
Harry's gonna suck on Crawl's finger.
Okay.
I can do medicine roll to treat poison.
Give me a medicine roll for parry.
Yes!
Not a constitution check?
No, there's actually a treat poison, so that's how he's treating the poison. He's using his mouth as the tools.
Parry, we haven't gotten to this relationship yet.
I honestly cannot believe that.
I sucked that poison out.
So what did you get?
Natural 20.
So what?
No, 28.
28? Okay, so that is a critical success. So Stefan now gets a +4 to his final fortitude saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, now I roll well. So
You're
that's
welcome.
29 total.
So
There's things wrong with that statement just there.
with the help of Parry's mouth, you have managed to stop the poison. And you'll never be the same again.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
You now know the secret technique of
Harry, that I didn't want to know. Yes. I'll just bandage it and tell Parry, we will never speak of this again.
You've joined a very large sisterhood, my friend. Feel shame.
As everyone looks on.
I give Paul a thumbs up saying thanks.
Does Quest draw a picture to memorize the occasion?
Do it.
He's gonna have to do it later. He doesn't want another snake to show up and nearly kill somebody else. He will cast through the game though.
Right. Am I able to heal? No, I can't heal myself because it's poison damage.
I don't know, you can heal.
Can you? Oh.
It's damage.
Oh, right, okay.
But it means you take 10 minutes if you do a healing roll on yourself.
I mean, I'm on like 1 hit point. Can I, like.
He's going to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Yep, spell me. That works.
Yeah. Yeah. You get done for another 9 points.
Okay.
So you've been touched by Quest for 9.
I'm much happier to be done by a spell than by parry, so, you know.
I have the best stuff.
And don't worry, I'm sure you'll have dreams tonight.
Oh, God, no. I will be praying tonight, I'll tell you what. Please don't give me dreams. Please don't give me dreams.
Okay, now that you've actually managed to give yourself some healing, are you going to do another person?
With what?
We're gonna get inside the building
Oh,
first.
right. Yeah, no. Let's just get inside, because if I'm going to die, I want to do it in there.
Hey, I thought it would have been amusing to have died on the steps of the haunted mansion without ever actually walking in.
Yeah.
That's how this party rolls, right?
Yes, badly.
Okay. So, now you get the description of the place in the light of your wayfinders and a little bit of moonlight, because you chose middle of the night to approach the place.
Yep, we have
There are
to
baby lights everywhere.
I assume we have to.
Your wayfinders have
Oh,
light.
wayfinders, okay.
So, approaching the house, it is immediately apparent that Roderick's wreck is indeed a wreck. The house slumps visibly towards the water, one corner edging dangerously into a river. Boards in the house's walls have warped and popped free from their nails, peeling back the bark from an old tree. So apparently it's upriver, not along the coast.
Okay.
Hard to tell either way because the map didn't actually show.
Yep.
The front door hangs slightly ajar. The sound of buzzing insects, creaking tree branches, and the river flowing by hangs in the moist air. And I'm sure the word moist gives different connotations to our friend Kroll right now.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him the moist stuff.
I think not only does Juza have PTSD now, I think Kroll does, and
Yeah.
I think we need to start supporting.
Yeah.
I'm going to start being stealthy, Martin.
Okay.
So you're afraid Harry's gonna go?
So you take stealth stance?
Yep. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, are you gonna hide behind like a tree branch there?
If that's what's available, sure.
Just bring a single tree branch into the house and hide behind it. I'm stealthy.
Hey, if I have to, I'll hide behind Kroll. Cool, good.
Or you can hide like be one of those walking bushes, or be like snakes, or a snake in a cardboard box.
So look, we have Kroll here. And then we will put Willie behind him. He's nicely stealth behind Kroll.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, you say hidden, I say cannon fodder.
Well, you're just illuminating Kroll better
That's
than
how you
everyone
want to
else.
describe yourself. It's up to you.
Is that where you just pick me up and kind of swing me around? Like, look this way, look that way.
So in front of you, the moss-coloured planks that make up the front porch appear swollen and half rotten, and the front door is slightly ajar.
So, does anyone want to volunteer to go first?
I want to volunteer Doozer.
I was about to say, I was doing it for Juice too.
So there's 2 for Doozer.
Yeah, sorry, I'm feeling a little bit bitey. I'll pass.
Yeah, dudes are apparently got voted into this, so if anything happens, I blame all of you.
I'm happy with that.
Well, no, we just want to make sure the call's okay. You can go first.
Good idea, sure. Let's do it.
Well, you do have more hit points than Kroll at the moment.
That is very good.
Yeah, more hit points. Alright.
I think the only other person who has more hit points than me is Lily.
Actually, that's a good point. I should probably use a healing spell myself.
Okay, so while those 2 are moving ahead, I'll give everyone else a perception roll.
You know.
Okay. Perception roll, I'll do heal.
22.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's 27.
Oh, shit. Dirty 20.
A dirty
No,
20?
That's wrong. 20.
Harry's looking across fingers for the 16.
Finger looking good.
Yeah, finger looking good.
Brain die.
Much the fingers.
It is 27, yes. 18 plus 9, 27.
How do you make purpose?
Okay, so 2 of you, Quest and Kroll, both notice something shiny under Doozer as Doozer walks up the stairs.
Stop.
Whereabouts?
Under the stairs.
Under the stairs.
Under the stairs.
Yeah.
Doozer, stop.
Quest walks up the stairs, sticks his light source in.
Okay, he sees a glint of silver.
A glint of silver.
A glint of silver. As in like silver coin or like jewelry?
Well, hard to tell because it is covered in stuff.
Doozer, don't move. There may be a trap under the stairs where you are.
Oh, great.
Quest crawls into the stairs and has a look at what's glinting.
Okay. You happily pick it up?
I have a look at it first.
Well, it's something covered in dirt and
Roll
grime.
deception or investigation or something.
Sure, give me a investigation as you try to figure out what it is without touching it.
What would investigation?
That's 14.
Okay,
I'm just making sure it's not a...
you think it is.
Just trying to make sure it's not a trap.
You think it's something rounded with some sort of chain attached to it.
Yeah, okay, I'll pull that out.
Okay, so you pull it out. You've got in your hands a little silver locket.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey guys, look at this.
Alright, false alarm, Doozer.
Okay. Can I continue on my way?
What was the locket attached to?
A chain.
Anything?
Apparently nothing now, because he's pulled the locket out.
So it wasn't attached to a skeleton, there was nothing else that was by the locket?
Is our fearless bard going back and looking?
Sure. I mean, I didn't see anything else there. I just looked at it and said it wasn't a trap. But try look again. So we'll go back and have a look. And you'll get a 17 to percept what was there before he disturbed it.
Okay, having a good look around, it doesn't seem as if it was attached to anything.
Yeah.
And
I think someone must have just dropped it.
and I'm going to make it an acrobatics check to squeeze back out. It was easy to squeeze in, but getting out's the hard part. You're going against the grain.
Acrobatics. That's going to be a sum total of 16.
Okay, you managed to leave some skin behind.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Cost you a whole 4 hit points.
Oh.
Yikes. That's okay.
What did I miss?
He squeezed badly coming out of the steps
Oh,
and left some skin behind.
yep. Okay.
So what's in the locket?
Ah, I'm ready your body too.
What?
Yes, he's damaged his brand new body. He's got his first scratch.
Oh, that's right, because of the yep.
That's okay, you can always take it back and get another upgrade.
Mm.
So he'll pull the locket out and he'll try the light up, saw something close to it and see what's in it. If there's any engravings or anything on it.
Okay, so says go to another page, which is very handy when you've actually got it. Okay, it has the initials JF on it.
JF.
Yeah.
Right. Does it open up for anything, or is it just engraved?
Just engraved. And a silver locket. I think it's worth about 5 gold.
Jesus.
No,
So-
he hasn't come back here yet, but you could probably call Quest that, considering it is his second coming.
Who used to live in the town?
Many people have lived in the town.
Yeah, of the party. Anyone?
Quest. The second coming who you just summoned.
Quest. Does JF ring any bells? Is there anything or anyone that you believe this would fit the description?
GM, is there anyone I know as JF?
I'll give you a flat check to see if you can remember. So, straight D20, tell me what you're on. 10. No, it doesn't actually ring a bell to you.
Okay.
But you might be able to ask the mayor. The mayor knows more people.
Yeah. I mean, this could be like anyone who's come up here, like in the last however long since the thing was abandoned.
I
Like,
mean, like one of those children that disappeared that you were telling us about?
yeah, the ones that never come back.
Yeah, whose family are likely to want to know what happened to them.
Yeah.
Okay, and while you're doing that, I will get our fearless barbarian on top of the stairs to give me a perception roll.
Yep, 2 seconds.
Let's go.
Prescriptions. Prescription. That is a 21.
Okay. You notice that a lot of the boards around you might not support your weight because of the rotting. So you need to be careful about your steps.
Okay. So what do I need to make? Acrobatics roll? Or...
No, it was the perception check to not miss that clue.
Oh, right. Okay.
You made it by 1.
I made it by 1. Jesus. That is difficult
No.
roll.
Quick, Quest is outside.
I presume the other player who might have trouble with that is Willie and maybe Parry. So I tell them to watch where I walk, to not fall through the floorboards.
Okay, so you think you've found the first hurdle of not falling through the floorboards. I guess we're up to the second hurdle.
Great.
It is dark inside. Looking inside, you can see that there's a dank smell pervades this small hallway. A set of stairs rises to the floor above, and the hallway passes beyond it to the side. So, do you go straight or up?
I'll go straight for now.
And there is a door.
I open the door.
Well,
Oops.
Are we going in?
I believe
We'll do this.
Dooza's gone in at least.
And I've told you guys to follow where I walk because some of the floorboards are rotten.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like just inside having a look at the first door because that's exciting
Okay.
and not spooky.
Looking into this dark room, you see it's out over the river. In here, you can see parts of it actually open to the river below.
Oh, fun.
The ceiling in the side is also torn, so you can see bits of some sort of pussy substance dripping from the roof above into the floor below.
Pussy substance.
Yep.
As in like monster puppy or just like oozy, like goopy river stuff?
Oh.
Can I identify the goop basically?
You can't.
Is it monster goop or is it plant goop?
Give me a Arcana check.
Arcana. Ooh. Oh. Wow, my dice actually don't hate me today. Natural 20 with a +4, so 24.
Okay, it is definitely not a natural goop. It's not even a creature.
Not even a creature.
Nope, it looks extra planar.
Okay.
Meaning most likely spiritual goop.
The Kool-Aid Man.
Great. I would ask Parry, but Parry's currently not here per se. He's still looking at Kroll's fingers like he's hungry.
Oh god, I'll go in next.
Okay, what about so Kroll and Willie go in then?
I'm gonna follow Dooza because I don't want to have my finger looked at weirdly.
Too late.
I'm still using Croller's cover for my hiding, my sneaking.
Okay, so I will get Willie to make a perception roll to see if he knows where to stand.
We were told.
Yes, you were told. But you still get to make a perception roll.
So, Kroll doesn't have to?
No, he's too light.
The keto diet does wonders.
Ha! 7.
7. Okay, so as you step forward, give me a reflex saving throw.
Oh, fuck. 17.
17. Okay, so luckily it wasn't a critical fail.
Still a fail?
Yep.
Jesus. This house is brutal.
It's a haunted house. So you take 4 damage as you twist your ankle badly.
Okay.
And your movement is reduced by 5 feet for an hour.
Okay.
Sorry, that was just me. All the dings.
All the good things. I just have to check to make sure it's not Ariadne as well.
Mm.
Yes, you managed to find the wrong place to put your foot, but not actually break your ankle.
It's kind of hokey pokey you don't want to end up in.
When Kroll comes in, Dooza quite unusually confidently says that it's alien, well, not alien goop, spiritual goop coming out of the walls.
Spiritual goop, huh? Okay. Can I? Spiritual. Would that be religion or occultism?
Could be.
Can I roll religion
You can make religion.
here if it's mentioned in? Scriptures? That's not too bad. That's 28.
28. It does look basically like ghost goop.
Ghost goop. Okay. I'm assuming this stuff is bad to touch. I'm not gonna test it, so. Yep. It's ghost goop.
Always known to give strange side effects to those who touch it or drink it.
Oh, well, there you go.
See?
I'll
Goop.
tell Woody to pass on the message to Parry. Don't lick the goop off the walls.
So how does Willie pass that on?
Verbally.
Does he say lick the goop off the walls?
No, I say don't lick the goop off the walls.
That's why I was asking.
Don't touch it.
And yes,
No touchy.
and you managed to go past the damaged area without any problems. I'm assuming Quest comes up too as well.
No, he just locks the door and leaves us, runs away.
Safer outside. And then the dragon shows up.
Yeah, locks the door, brushes his hands off and goes, well, that's that.
Thus ends the tale of.
No, he'll follow and leave.
Okay, so yes, the room that we have in here does actually have another exit. So if we can actually click on other people.
That's odd.
Apparently I can't click on other people.
Oh, that's weird.
What's the center circle?
Oh, it's because for some reason it's not letting me see through walls. So apparently I'm moving the quest at the moment. Yeah, it's the problem of using tools and not actually knowing how the tools all work fully. So where are we? We're in here somewhere. I got them somewhere. There we are. Okay, so I can actually see people. Ish. And you can open that door. Fun of trying to use a new tool for the first time. You see a room here that also has another 2 doors off this room. You see what appears to be a table sitting up against the far wall. Hard to tell with all the mold and mushrooms growing off it. But it is a table-shaped pile of mold and mushrooms. And nothing sinister about the yellowy-looking mold whatsoever. Would Doozer like to go investigate?
Deuce is currently dealing with a bub.
Would Quest like to go investigate?
You want to go in and investigate? You want to go in and investigate?
What am I investigating? The ghost spook or something else?
Something else.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you go towards the table covered in yellow mold.
Yummy yellow mold.
And it has even has mushrooms going on there. What would you like to do?
So it has matching what on it?
Has mushrooms.
Oh, yum. Are they edible?
Do you try?
No.
Because anything is technically edible if you put it in your mouth.
That's true.
And edible compared to goblin and human are 2 different things. So as you're a half-orc, edible for you is a large range of stuff. Though I believe you're on mute at the moment.
Maybe they did.
Yeah, sorry, I've got crying baby and stand on that coming across.
In which case, then you're looking at the moldy table with the fungus growing on it and the mushrooms. Did anyone want to do anything else while our fearless barbarian was looking at that?
Is there anything else in the room?
Do you want to examine the room?
I'll go stand next to Doozer and examine the room.
Okay.
Of course, as soon as Josh takes it, she's mine.
That's always the way.
Was there anything else in that room, Martin? Apart from the moldy table with potentially edible mushrooms?
Well, 2 of you can give me a perception roll as you try to examine the room.
Okay.
Roll a baby.
17.
So apparently you rolled the baby well.
Yeah.
That's 13.
Okay, Kroll thinks that some of the mushrooms might have medicinal qualities.
Well, I guess.
And while he's looking at the mushrooms, Doozer sees a partially broken cabinet and finds some silverware inside it.
And also Paragon 23.
And Parry does notice the silverware before Doozer gets to it. But nicely enough, waits for Doozer to stumble across it after a little while.
So silverware, is it like cutlery or just?
It is. You find a serving platter, a decanter, 2 mugs.
Why are we ransacking this poor guy's house?
I'm not ransacking, I'm just looking.
Take it with you. He doesn't need it.
No, I'm not stealing from a haunted house. If you want to, go right ahead, buddy.
Sure. I'll do that. Not a problem.
Okay, you start putting it into your backpack.
Isn't this an RPG game? You go into random people's houses, you take their stuff, and they just sit there going, "Oh, it's okay, it's fine."
Oh,
how it
No,
works.
you ask them their life story while you're stealing all their stuff.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
No, so basically,
Yeah. So what I end up with, Martin?
So you ended up with a platter, a decanter, and 2 mugs, all made out of silver.
Hey,
You're
Willie,
funeral later,
What?
buddy.
are there any knives in that tray?
Nope.
Oh, darn. Okay.
Cool. Do the rest of you feel the same way Doozer does?
What about not
About
ransacking?
stealing from a haunted house.
Yeah.
You guys can sort that between yourselves while I
I mean,
kind of get some of these
First, you're
mushrooms.
still clutching the locket.
I'd like to use like
Okay.
a
So
rag
you're
and
obviously on my side. So
a
how
knife or
about
something
you,
to
Kroll?
kind of cut the mushrooms.
Okay, so while you're all busy doing that, we then have Kroll decide to interact with the mold.
Awesome.
So where's the mushrooms?
It was growing out of the mold.
Oh, okay. It
We're
has,
We're all gonna die.
it has medicinal properties. It's fine, I tell you.
Okay, so
Marsh,
I will give you a reflex saving throw.
Bugger. Okay.
Bugger.
That's not too bad. That's a 19.
Okay, so not a critical fail,
Mm.
but a fail, as
Oh,
there's this
wow.
big puff of yellow gas fills the room.
Oh,
Everyone gets to make a Constitution saving throw.
no.
But on the bright side is you actually get to make a saving throw. On a critical fail, you didn't get the saving throw.
Ugh. Okay. So that's a fortitude?
Fortitude saving throw.
I fail. In fact, I probably critically fail.
How good was your roll?
12.
Not a critical fail. Unless it was a 1.
No, just a 12.
21.
16.
14.
Okay.
17 to carry.
So those of you who got under between 10 and 20 take 1 point of poison damage. Which I believe was parry.
Yep.
So, I think that's
Me as well.
15.
And Kroll.
Yep.
And I believe Morgan was the only one who didn't. Was that right?
Yeah. I rolled 21, yes.
Yes, yeah, he beat the roll by 2.
How many hit points does my character have left?
I have you down as having 10 left.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
More than enough.
I'm on 21 hit points, aren't I?
You're on 21, yes. Oh, my sinuses are bad today.
That's either going to be an okay idea or a terrible idea.
What's that? Cleanse it with fire?
Oh, AoE heal. Because isn't heal a divine spell? No, I'm divine, therefore it's technically divine.
If you cast it, it's divine. If you're a divine caster and you cast a spell, it becomes a divine spell.
Yeah, that means we'll piss off everything in this house at once.
Well, if you're going to do it, you may as well go big.
No, thank you. The biggest thing that tried to attack me so far was a
Mushroom?
mushroom and a tiny snake, and they both almost took me out, so you know.
So how many people want to stay in the spore-filled room?
No, thank you.
We've ransacked it, so let's go.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting out of here.
Okay, so everyone runs out of the spore-filled room into a room you haven't been in yet.
Woohoo!
How bad could it be? You've run down into the back hall. No bad connotations there whatsoever, I'm sure.
No, probably not.
Okay, you can see that under the stairs appears to be a boarded up door with a steel spike stuck into what used to be the lock.
That's not honest. Let's open it.
Oh dear.
Okay, so Doozer gets to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Wisdom saving throw. That's not right. Is it
Is this...
same? Yeah, we'll say it.
Is this...
what's the effect?
the effect is a haunt.
22.
22. Okay, so you have no problems ripping the door open.
Good.
As you see what appears to be a closet full of water that just goes past you. Doesn't affect you whatsoever, but everyone behind you gets to make a wisdom saving throw instead.
Oh boy. Who followed behind me? Kroll.
Kroll, I believe, is behind you.
And Willie, or just Kroll?
I believe Willie was following Kroll.
If Kroll's there, then I'm there. And I'm using him as cover to hide behind.
So what was Willie's saving throw?
$25.
Okay, Willie is completely unaffected as Kroll feels like he's drowning.
Oh, great.
Kroll now gets to make a Constitution saving throw to try to breathe.
15.
Okay, he appears to be, Kroll appears to be struggling to breathe.
Can I whack him on the back?
And he takes 3 points of damage.
Rock your Kroll.
You're not having a good day, are you?
No, I'm not.
And he looks as if he's underwater. You even see his hair float up as if he's submerged.
Huh. Spooky.
Mm-hmm.
He has that look of trying to swim. His feet even actually rises off the deck as if he's floating in water.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh, great. Can we grab him?
Yes, you can grab him. He's wet.
He's actually wet.
Yes.
Heimlich maneuver? Question mark?
Sure. Give me a medicine roll.
This isn't going to end well for you, Kroll, just by the by.
That's fine. I've already come to terms with, multiple deaths tonight.
Death by party saving.
Yeah, so Doozer grabbed you rather violently because, you're kind of floating when you shouldn't be floating.
Plus, she's also breakable.
Where is medicine? 10?
10. Okay, so. I believe you get to roll a d6.
I get to roll a d6.
Yeah.
Probably, unless I roll a 1. No, I rolled a 3, so I'm even or average.
So you're doing the Heimlich and do 3 points of damage to Kroll.
Is it a crit failure, is it?
Pretty much.
Then it's 1d8.
That's being nice.
Oh, okay.
So you get to make
I'm
a
not intentionally trying to hurt you.
you get to make a will save.
Alright, so I'm down to 3 HP and I get to do a will save. Oh, for God's sake. That's 13.
You believe you're out of breath. You're starting to pass out.
Okay, I'm passing out
You-
apparently.
everything's going dots in front of your eyes.
I can't actually do anything though, can
Well, when you actually run out of oxygen, as someone's just squeezed every last drop out of you,
I? Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
because technically you die in 2 rounds.
Okay. Death by Doozer. Alright, that's fine.
Kroll seems to have passed out in your arms.
Someone dying 1 now? 2.
I casually asked Doozer if she's going to murder Kroll.
I put Kroll down.
With the connotations of put down.
No.
Kroll, you're a weakling. Get up.
Okay, so Kroll's unmoving on the floor.
I'd say help me, but I'm kind of dying right now, so I can't.
Anyone know CPR?
Not
I don't
you.
know your skills.
Hang on. So where is Parry in quest during all this?
I think you've just walked into the room after seeing Duzar squeeze Quest squeeze Kroll, and Kroll just go limp and get put down.
Oh, come on, guys! Already spent 2 spell slots. We're not going to kill him today, are we?
Apparently.
Quest will cast Soothe on Kroll again.
What's your roll?
What do you cast?
Soothe.
Soothe. Okay.
Is that a healing spell?
Yes.
Or does it just make my death easy to handle?
You won't feel a thing, mate.
Up to you.
Okay, so how much does it
So that's
heal?
going to be. He gets healed for 6.
Okay.
But he also gets the other benefit of Soothe here, I think, which
Which
is going to
is?
be he gets a +2 bonus to any saves against a mental effect for the next unit.
Okay, you get to make a wisdom saving throw. Will saving throw. Can
Well-
Kroll make it this time?
Is it also including the +2?
I believe it includes the bonus.
Okay, so that then becomes 23.
Okay, you wake up with a gasp.
Oh, great. Okay.
Your chest hurts a lot.
Yep. Ow.
You think you broke a few ribs when you fell over.
Yep, this hurts. Let's not repeat that again. I'm not
Do
feeling
you
sick
need us
right
to
now.
leave?
Nope, I'm in a panic right now. I almost died drowning in air.
By the way, you're completely soaked and there's no water anywhere in the room.
Yep. So, yeah.
And it's all salty too.
I'm this close to casting an AoE thing that I'm going to regret later.
Is that the AoE? Help!
It's the AoE heal, which also harms undead, and this is a haunted house,
Yeah.
and it's a 30-foot radius. So it'll heal everyone in a 30-foot radius and harm everything in a 30-foot radius. So if there is things in this house, they're going to wake up and go...
And you hear a clacking from nearby against the back door. Something's tapping on the back door.
No, my pizza order.
You open and get your pizza?
No.
I believe it's seafood.
I'm gonna sit down and heal. Oh no, it's 10 minutes. Oh, okay. I will ask the others if I should risk using a AoE heal.
Did we want to just come back tomorrow? Because clearly this isn't working tonight. Because we've almost killed you 3 times now, so, you know.
Is it safe?
If this house lets us out.
We just need to walk out the door, right?
I hope so.
Well then, let's go. I'll come back tomorrow morning.
Okay. Someone else lead the way. I don't feel like drowning again.
Should I carry you like a princess?
Just this once.
Shouldn't we go see what the tapping on the back door is before we leave?
Be my guest, but we're going out the front door.
Oh, what you do at Kroll? I'm sorry, Quest.
You're welcome to stay.
I'll watch, but you know, when the horrible thing comes in through the back door and goes to snip your face off, I'm running off out the front door.
Yeah, I think the next time I go down, I'm
That
down
makes sense.
for good because it's dying 3.
Well, you get to die in 4 instead. But you're wounded too now.
Wounded 2. Yeah, some rest would be nice. I don't feel so good. Lungs on fire, not good.
Okay, so you start heading towards the front while Quest took a step towards the back door. So Quest,
Quest.
Back door visible.
the back door is visible and you can see it moving as something's trying to push it open.
Well, I thought very cool princess style out the front door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay,
getting ready to run out the front.
so
Watching Quest.
Dooza gets to make a perception roll as you're going.
Oh no. We're gonna fall through the floor. I'm gonna get eaten by a whale.
27.
Okay, as you're going to the front, you can start to hear some children giggling.
Rory.
Oh, great.
Wisdom saving throw for Dooza.
Me as well?
Would you like to make a perception roll?
Well, a perception roll. That's 21.
You also hear the children giggling and get to make the will saving throw.
Okay.
22.
That's 28.
Okay, so Dooza, basically as you're carrying out Kroll like a little child, you have a vision of a child sitting on Roderick's knee while the other 2 are on the floor. These are the kids that washed overboard and died. Listening to him read while his wife sits next to him on a chair doing needlepoint. Then it slowly shifts to their skin slowly peeling away, like rotting skin falling off to reveal skeletal faces.
Lovely.
And Roderick turns to you and says, "Get out."
On my way.
Okay, so
Oh, hello, Frosties.
Dooza takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Wow.
Ooh. Ouch.
As you rush out your charge out the front. Okay, so Quest is at the door.
Yeah. Does it?
Did Kroll see the vision as well, or just me?
Just you.
Great.
Apparently, you were more receptive than Kroll was today.
No, I think I passed the will or something.
So, Quest, what was the question about the door?
Does it have a window or anything in it?
It does have a window.
Can he hop up on a stool, something near the door to see what's outside?
He looks at the window. Something's covering the window. You think it's covered in grime on the outside. No one's washed it in a while.
Right. So he calls out, "Who's there?"
You continue hearing a tapping on the door. They're not very good for tune. There's no rhythm to it whatsoever.
Well, what do you think, Willie? Should we open it for them?
Sorry, I say I think you should leave it alone, but I'm going to stand here and watch you.
All right. Well, Quest will leave it alone then. So, well, I guess we should leave then.
Very well.
Okay, so as the two of you head out, I'll get you to make perception rolls as well.
Hang on. Before as we move towards the front door,
Yep.
the character's going to pick up some speed, as in running,
Yep.
and I'm going to jump the section that is horribly damaging to me, or was horribly damaging to me.
You jump it without any problems.
Awesome. So, I need a perception check, did you say?
Yep.
15.
Yeah, you weren't hearing anything weird happening in the house where you were raiding. You were too busy looking at the floor to make sure you weren't going to step on it.
Yep, fair enough.
Quest.
23.
You also heard the kids laughing and giggling.
Yep. So this
Wisdom saving throw. Will saving throw for you.
is going to be a 22.
You also have visions of Roderick and his kids with his wife, and get the horrific view of them all turning to skeletons before your eyes as he turns and says, "Get out to you," in which case you're under the effects of fear and run out of the
Right.
place. But you're running out anyway, so
Yeah. As he's leaving, can he cast about to see if the children are anywhere near there?
these are the same children you watched that they described got washed overboard during a vision they had while in town.
Right.
So there's no bodies in the room.
Yeah. No spectres or anything floating about?
No spectres floating about.
Right. So he books it out then and tries to catch up to the rest of the group.
Okay, you find all of them standing at the bottom of the stairs.
Yep. Oh.
Kroll looking composed for a change, whereas everyone else looking a bit white.
Composed, really?
Yeah, you're not the one who saw the ghost telling you to get out.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, neither.
So Juice asked who saw said ghosties telling us to get out.
I'm assuming Paris saw everything, because...
Well, I don't know. You haven't made the rules, so.
Not mid roll.
So Perry, give me a perception roll.
Perception? 28.
How much?
28?
You definitely saw. Give me a will saving throw.
25.
Okay, but you were unaffected by it. You heard the giggling, but nothing more.
So Paris still just chilling out in here.
Well, you haven't come outside with the rest of us.
So everyone else has run out in bed.
Yeah.
And then everyone
But
Well, no, I was already running out, so it's not obvious that I was running out in fear. So I'll take the crawl out because it was passed out again. So.
okay, Parry strolls out.
Okay, so as Perry strolls out, give me a perception roll to see if you remember where to put your feet.
Oh, where did my feet?
Yeah.
That's right. 28.
Mr. Casual steps by all the bad spots and walks down the stairs as if nothing's wrong. Very nonchalant.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with this house. Why is everyone dead?
No wonder. Keep seeing these creepy, the children dying in creepy ways, and being told to get out.
You saw that early for the month.
Well, we had visions, yay.
And my vision was lots of water, and I was drowning, and I died, kind of.
And your lungs still hurt.
Yeah, they still burn. I'd like to go home and sleep this off.
Shall we come back in the morning?
Yeah, that's pretty much what the plan
Yeah,
is.
I think we need to cleanse this place. It's-
Morning's only in a couple of hours now.
Oh fuck.
Well, you did come here in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll go home, sleep during the day, and come back.
Come back tomorrow night.
Are we not going to hear the warning of get out?
Well,
Of course.
Wait, there was a warning called get out.
He told, as part of our vision, we saw him reading to his children.
Just tell him, like, lost in translation or something, you know?
Yeah.
No habla de English.
English.
Je m'appelle français.
Grunt, 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 and walk. Yeah, pretty much.
So, you rush back through the forest.
and get attacked by.
Snake.
Yes, another one.
Another one.
And you actually managed to make it back to Quest's home without encountering another creature.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
That's surprising.
Fucking snuzzles there.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but Kroll's gonna hit the sack.
Why are you punching the sack?
Because I almost drowned in his frustration. Then I'm going to bed.
Ah, got it.
Well, just make sure it doesn't hit you back.
That was the other sack, but we don't talk about that one.
You don't hit the sack with the runes either, please.
No, that's a box, and that's the one that Quest was diving into, like, you know.
Is the morose elf awake?
Well, she's not there.
Okay.
She doesn't live at Quest's place.
Yet.
She has her own place.
Okay.
Did you want to go find Morose Elf, did you?
No, not at the moment.
Are you collecting people, Willie?
Kind of.
At least he's honest
So-
about it.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. I'm gonna go to sleep. I've only got 10 hit points left, so yeah, I sleep.
Well, considering you only get back, you're level 3 hit points overnight.
Really?
Oh, that's okay. It just means multiple
Do
days of
you
sleeping.
regain slots when you sleep?
Yes, you do.
Oh shit, so we should heal first then. Right. Okay.
Yeah. What are people's health totals?
I keep forgetting this is a completely different, yep.
Yeah, Pathfinder is extremely punishing for resting.
Yep. Yep.
Which is why when you break
So-
things, it takes a while to
What are
recover.
people's health totals?
So,
10.
Yeah.
I will make it a little easier to see. That shows you just how bad everyone's health totals are. Poppy's quite
Did we
good.
sleep or did we not?
You haven't rested yet.
Oh, we haven't rested, so we can still heal beforehand. Okay. Alright. Well, if that's the case, I'm definitely going to do some healing.
Who are you gonna heal?
Let's see who Quest wants to heal first. if Quest is healing.
I think you're the healer.
I am the healer, but I thought I heard Quest saying he was going to heal someone.
Yeah, Quest has 2 more spots to burn, so he's happy to heal people.
Alright, well you use
Need
those
it.
first and I'll use the rest of mine.
So yeah. The lowest HP. What would have the most missing?
Well, Willie looks pretty red.
Yeah. So we'll spend his first one on Willie. Which will be 10. And Willie need more.
See, look, it's now below his shoulder.
Right. So. And his second one is 9.
Look, he's now got 29 out of 50. More than halfway there. Cool.
Then he's out of anything that's going to be helpful now.
You could probably do area effects at this stage without worrying about the undead.
Yeah, I could, but the air effect does less than the 2 thingy, 2 version. Because the air effect is a 3 action version.
And it doesn't heal as much as the 2 action version.
No.
I know that.
But technically speaking, if I roll well enough, there's like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could.
Willie's down 21 hit points.
Yeah.
And Doozer's down.
Didn't I get hit for another 5? So I should be on like 15 or something.
You're on 16 out of 44.
Yeah,
Right.
16.
But if I do the emanation, everyone will get healed for that amount, so it could technically do more than the other one. So I guess I'll risk that one. So let me put that down. Alright. Oh wait, I don't need to roll that one, do I? Oh, I do need to roll the health though. Oh, that's not too bad actually, so that's 7 on everyone. Within 30 feet.
So Parry's healed fully, Quest is healed fully, Doozer's on 23, you're on 16, and Willie's on 36.
Alright. So there's 3 people left, so I can technically do another one if need be, but I actually should have enough for everyone else, I think. Alright, so I'll do a 2-pointer on... Is it Doozer in the middle?
That is Doozer in the middle,
Alright,
yes.
I'll do a 2-pointer on Doozer.
Parry's now on scale.
That's 11 on Doozer.
Everyone's all looking a little better than they did before they headed off to the haunted house.
And then I'll do another AoE, I guess. Oh shit, that's a terrible one. I wonder if I should reroll that. Can you reroll heal rolls?
Technically, you can reroll a dice, yes.
Okay.
You want to use it to reroll a dice?
No, I feel like we should just save it for the haunted house, so I'll just use it. So everyone heals for 2.
For 2.
Yeah, I rolled badly.
So Doozer's on 36, Kroll's on 18, and Willie's on 38.
And then I've got 1 left, and that's all my slots.
So now I'm on 36 with Ben Martin.
You're on 36, yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
1 more. And that's all my stuff gone. There we go. Now I roll the 8.
So heals 8.
8 30-foot emanation.
So Duzar's fully healed, Crowley's fully healed, and Willie's on 46 out of 50.
Yay!
Meaning overnight he will heal 3 hit points and still have damage in the morning.
It's the best I can do for now.
Tis but a flesh wound.
And now Crawler's going to sleep.
Okay.
I gotta sleep as well.
So as Kroll goes to sleep, I'll get him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Does sleep remove wounded conditions or dying conditions?
Treat injury removes it.
Right, so I have to treat myself before bed then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So sleep does nothing for those.
I don't believe it does, no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, you're supposed to treat the injury, not just let it linger.
Yeah, actually that makes sense. Yep, fair enough. 19?
19. Okay, so you have strange dreams, but not too disturbing at night.
So no nightmares, I take it?
No nightmares.
Okay, alright. I should have probably made that heal roll, though. Oh well.
But you wake up having not set your ribs.
Fuck. Yep, alright.
So you have bruising all over the chest.
Yep, I'll do my heal roll in the morning then. Kroll was too tired to properly tend to himself. Just shows how badly he was wounded.
Yes, and it's amusing how long the wounded condition lingers for.
Yeah, mostly his pride, you know.
So I don't believe it disappears overnight.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so everyone else also gets to make a wisdom saving throw while you sleep. Will saving throw.
Will saving throw while we sleep.
Yep.
Ouch. Hmm.
You do have, weird dreams, but you sleep pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
27 for Parry.
Harry's never really had a problem, sleeping.
Yep.
Has a smile on his face all night. What about Willie?
26.
Willie also has a great night's sleep. Guess that leaves Quest in his own hell.
Does it help if I critically succeed?
If you critically succeed, you have an awesome night's rest. And I'll give you that extra hit point back. So you heal to max. So how did Quest go?
Quest got a 14.
Quest got a 14. Okay, so apparently you have nightmares about living in Roderick's Cove. And
yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And bad dreams about the house, about family, about drowning. Constantly dreaming about drowning. So you sort of wake up unrefreshed and
Nice.
completely soaked. But you're awake.
I mean, just how I normally sleep anyway.
Can you guys smell that? No, it's the lack of smell. Can you smell that?
What?
Is the roof leaking?
Maybe, but, the place smells better.
Did you guys force me to have a shower last night? Ugh.
I wish I could say I did, but I didn't. But I'm glad you did.
Rotten, all of you, rotten.
Did you go skinny dipping last night?
So So I take it, Martin, I don't reap the benefits of a full rest there?
No, you don't regain your spell slots.
Oof.
Yep, cool.
Ow.
Oh,
And your eyes look more bloodshot than when you've been drinking.
Yeah, you don't look so good, buddy.
Ugh.
Have you been on the
Well-
goblin booze again?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Not
You...
in the last 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I think whatever hit me in that house on the way out left an impression.
Oh, so you... Right, okay. Yeah, I kind of... If this is what I think it is, you may have gone through the same thing I did, kind of, except without the choking and the dying and the... You know... Yeah. It wasn't fun.
No, I don't think there was a snake involved.
This was after that... Never mind. Kroll just gets to, Who, is everyone healed now?
Everyone is healed.
Okay, cool. Kroll just goes to setting his own wounds, because...
Okay. You can see that Kroll has massive bruises around his waist for some reason.
Yeah. Because apparently the standard check still removes the wound condition.
It does, yes.
Okay.
As long as you get a DC 15, you can remove the wound condition.
Okay.
But it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah. Alright. That's... Oh, can I have a reroll?
Sure. Let's see if you can roll lower.
Ugh, yeah, watch this.
Lower. Natural 1.
No. This is like the third time I've rolled a 3, then re-rolled a 2.
Well, you're just trying to go for that one.
Okay, apparently I failed that one.
Okay, so
I got 14 and I need 15.
you don't treat your wounds, so you're now running around with wounded 2.
Ouch.
Yep.
One crit hit that takes him down, kills him outright.
Ouch. So I can't shoot myself another hour. And it's probably not good for me to go out in this condition.
Both Kroll and Quest are looking rather worse to wear.
Huh?
I don't think Quest thought you did it right.
No, I didn't do it right. That's the problem. I'm not feeling well enough to apparently heal myself, so I'll wait a bit. But yeah. Or I could just hang behind, I suppose. But...
And then a puppy jumps on you.
Oh god, how much damage?
Brilliant damage, okay.
Broken ribs.
Unset broken ribs.
Unset broken ribs.
Apparently you take 2 damage.
Ow. Yep. Damn it, puppy, this is not the time.
It seems to be playing.
Yep.
Eat with its food.
Dooza will look after Kroll's puppy for him for the day.
Yep, I think Kroll's gonna say...
He doesn't look so good.
Either we can wait an hour and I'll try again, and then we can see if it works. Otherwise, Kroll's happy to see you guys can head off and try again if you want. Kroll's not feeling good enough to tend to himself at the moment.
Quest knows many remedies using fire and branding irons.
Oh no.
No, doesn't he just call on his
Yeah, I mean, I can fix it.
I'm sure you can, but I'm happy to wait and give myself another go over later.
I'm sure Dooza can give you another go over.
I feel the person
juice caused you broken ribs, though you don't really know that.
No, I don't. No. As far as I'm concerned, it was the crushing weight of water.
Yeah. That has these doozer-shaped handprints.
Yeah, funny that.
I was saving you.
From myself.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Okay, so while Kroll is trying very hard not to be struck down by something random happening, does everyone else want to go into town and get some food?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay, so they wander off into town.
What does Kroll want, if anything?
Does Kroll wander with them?
I probably shouldn't give him my wounds. I'll probably just ask for some bread from the bakery. One of those raspberry tart things.
Yep.
Sorry, blackberry. I think. Blackberry bakery. That's right.
No worries. I'll get you a couple.
Much appreciated.
And you hear the groaning as you leave the quest behind. I mean, not quest, Kroll behind. Quest gets to stroll through town when it's not raining for the first time in a few days. It's strange not seeing goblins around.
Can I borrow that locket, Quest?
Well, locker,
Yeah.
I guess. Suppose I'm not using it.
You hand over the sweaty locket.
I hand over the sweaty locket. Pull it out of a dripping pocket.
I walk into the pub.
Yep.
I look for the despondent elf.
She doesn't even glance your way.
That's okay. I walk straight over to her.
She sighs.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, I say to her, yeah, I know. Do you know who this belongs to?
She looks at it and goes, "No."
Really?
There are so many people that it could belong to.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Where did you find it?
Well, it doesn't matter if you don't know who it belongs to. I turn and walk away.
She shrugs.
I walk over to the barkeeper, if there's one there.
Yep, there is.
And I say,
He's
"Do you know who this belongs to?"
currently he's currently preparing some sort of stew.
Awesome. Do you know who this belongs to?
He looks at it and goes, "Not sure. Is there some sort of scratching on the back there?"
It says, what was it, JF?
I don't know anyone by the name of JF.
Okay.
What about you? He says. Have you ever met a JF before?
Probably.
You have.
And I turn and walk away. I go to... Is there anywhere here that you can actually sell stuff?
Ask the mayor. With the registry.
Is there anywhere that you can sell stuff here?
Yes, you can sell on the market. Once a week.
And it's not market day, I take it?
No, market day was the previous day.
Okay.
Can be here as well.
Who was here as well?
A smithy.
There is a smithy. There's also a general store. There's a couple of temples. And there's a couple of taverns. So you might be able to sell a locket to a tavern for a meal.
I like Kroll's idea of, well, sorry, Kroll's not even there to give that idea, it's a scrapper.
Well, he was given the previous day.
So, I'm going to go and get Kroll the food that I offered.
Mm-hmm.
Once I've got it, I'll go back to Quest Place.
Yeah, Blackberry Bakery has quite a few different tarts in the window at the moment, as well as quite a few muffins, pastries, and you can see that they've got a new batch of blackberry brandy for sale sitting on the counter.
Okay. So I'll get him what he wanted, and then I'll get a selection of, I don't know, a half dozen other bits and pieces, and I'll take them back to Quest Place.
Yep, sets you back about 2 silver.
Cool.
And she even throws in a bag.
Thank you.
Well, she doesn't think you're going to eat it all while standing there.
Oh,
No, it's a lot of food.
maybe she's one of those owners that when you ask for the bag, it's where she goes, your head. It's like, oh.
So go back to Quest Place.
Yes, you make it back to Quest Place. Doesn't take you all that long at all to do that. So while Willie's doing that, what's everyone else is doing? Did they follow Willie around?
I think I'm gonna go to seeing as I have the cross puppy, I'm gonna go find the place he got the puppy from and talk puppy husbandry with the person there.
Okay, you end up at Hudson's Kennel.
Yep.
And find yourself talking to Svarsi. She is gets talking about dog breeds, knows more about your wolf than you do, and goes in depth into animals and their training and pedigree.
Cool. I try and absorb as much as I can of this clearly very knowledgeable animal person.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you spend at least an hour there.
Cool.
So while Dooz is happy, what's everyone else doing?
Quillis is probably just going to the gastro or whatever's there to have breakfast and to try and recuperate from a bad night.
Okay, you have morning stew at the Lakeside Inn, and it is quite a nice meal, made up of fish heads.
Do you want
Yep.
a snack or something?
I want to.
Snack or something?
Might get a Pepsi. And so yes, you have a nice refreshing meal. What does Parry do while everyone else is doing stuff?
Harry's probably gonna go have a chat with. Is the sage still there?
The sage is not in the circle at the moment.
Harry's gonna have a chat with them.
Okay, you walk into the mayor.
Yeah.
She is sitting, working away at a desk, and looks up and goes. She smiles and going, "Hi, Mr. Hotter. Nice to see you again."
Does Harry know about the locket?
I believe everyone knows about the locket.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ask the mayor. We found this locket near this house with the initials JF. Does it mean anything?
Oh, if you found it by the house, that means it was probably lost by the captain of the guard, Juliet Friesen.
Captain of the guard.
Yeah.
They're still in the town?
Yeah, they're captain of the guardhouse.
Oh.
Person who arrests people and takes them to the lockup.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's someplace you've been very often, but it does happen to troublemakers.
Yeah.
I've got to write that one down.
If
There is
you
Coast
wanna
Guardhouse.
go deliver that, then
She must have lost it when she went there as a child on a bet.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
ah,
I went through my list of things and I did try and write down people's names and I glanced over Captain Freezer. So I was like, one of these guys must have an F for their last name. Nope. Straight by.
I know. That just happens sometimes. And it was the captain of the guard. But the borough itself wouldn't have placed it until someone actually told it where it was discovered. Because so many people with the initials that it's
Yeah.
300 odd years of humans. She's bound to know quite a lot of JFs.
Yep.
Okay, so yes, Parry has figured out who it belongs to.
mm-hmm.
And she says, I'm sure she would be happy to get it back.
Right. But I think Willie has the locket right now. And where did Willie go again when we split the party?
You don't know, he didn't tell you.
Ah, that's right.
Did-
I'll go to the captain of the guard instead.
Okay, so you rock up at the guardhouse.
Yep.
You see a middle-aged woman, no-nonsense sort of woman, open the door and look you up and down and say, so pretty boy, what do you want?
According to the mayor, you may have lost a pendant many years ago.
Possibly. What is it you're asking for?
We may have found said pendant.
And she looks at you and you're ransoming it back to me?
No. I just need to find the party member who has it, but we're letting you know that we found your locket.
Okay, so who has my locket?
The party member by the name of Willie.
Throw me under the bus, Parry. Do it, buddy.
Okay, so she says, well, let's go meet this Parry friend, this Willie friend of yours, she says. So she locks up the jail behind her, carrying the key on her belt, and happily walks with you, heading off into town. So where exactly are you leading her?
I'm gonna lead her back to the tavern.
Okay.
Where everyone started.
Okay, so as you're heading off, you see Dooza surrounded by puppies.
Yeah, it's normal.
And basically, because the jail's right next to the kennel.
It's probably the happiest you've seen Doozer in a while.
And apparently it's stacks on time for the puppies.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
And you walk into the inn and you see there's a very happy Quest slurping and crunching away on fish head soup.
Oh. Quest, do you know which way Willie went?
Willie went.
You can see right behind Parry, the captain of the guard. So
I see.
Come on,
Right.
Quest.
Quest sees
Got my
Rob
back,
Harry,
buddy. Come
captain of
on.
the guard.
yeah, Quest sees the captain of the guard.
So is this where the muffins were sold?
No, the muffins weren't sold at the inn. The muffins were sold at the bakery.
Harry. No, I don't think I know where Willie went. I know he went to the bakery at some point to get muffins for Kroll, but I don't know.
You don't know?
He probably got distracted by that. No, the she-off is still in here, isn't she?
Yep, she's still in here.
Quest calls over to myself. Do you know where Willie went?
Away, she said.
Oh,
No, she just is not here. That's as good as I can tell you.
Alright, going on what Quest said, I'm going to go towards the bakery.
Okay, so you take her off towards the bakery.
Yep.
And you head north, deeper into town. And at the bakery, you come across a very pleasant halfling who greets you warmly and says, "You here to buy more supplies?"
Need to buy more supplies.
Yes. Your friend was in earlier. He bought some supplies. Obviously, you must need more.
Sure, we can always do with some more supplies.
Do you want the same as everything he got earlier, or do you need more?
Let's go with the same order.
Okay, she puts together a big bag of it and says, 2 silvers for all that.
Done.
And she says, and a fine sampling of blackberry brandy juice for you if you'd like it.
Sure.
So she gives you a little thimble of blackberry brandy.
Yay. I have a taste.
Your tongue feels numb.
That's must be good.
It's nice brandy.
why is all the alcohol in this town just like super strong?
Oh, that's right. Didn't I buy like 2 bottles from them because it was super? No, that was from the guy in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the guy in the center. Because that's probably even stronger.
I will take 1 bottle of this brandy.
She gives it to you for gold.
Done.
She says, use sparingly.
Yes, yes.
So what was that?
Use sparingly.
I don't think Potter even knows the meaning. Hotter even knows the meaning of that word.
I'm sure he has a friend called sparingly.
Mm-hmm. The one he meets every so often.
Okay, so
He meets them sparingly.
Captain Friesen says, so where to next, Mr. Hotter?
It's a very tricky person to find. I asked the shopkeeper, do you know which way Willie went?
She points south and going, that way, I believe. Which is exactly the way you came from.
I'm gonna head back to the house.
Okay. So, you're resting uncomfortably
Yep.
as Willie walks in.
Oh, hey, Willie.
So,
Not much, just
bought
ribs.
bought that stuff for you.
Excellent. Thank you. How much do I owe you for the raspberry tart things?
He looks at you quizzically and goes, nothing.
Oh. Okay.
And then he sort of upends the bag onto the table and sits down and picks something out of it, an apple something or other, and starts eating.
Yep. I'll try and grab one and then.
It is sugary goodness.
Yeah.
Now I feel like blueberry tart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Ooh, do I or do I not?
Has a touch of cinnamon and other spices in it.
Yeah.
Isn't maybe a what
And also a little bit of chili because they do like their food hot.
I need to write something down first.
That sounds so good. It just sounds awesome. Yeah.
You just writing down things you need to now make for yourself at home because you're hungry?
No, it's...
Yes. Hey, I have a working oven now, so I can indeed make baked goods.
Woohoo! Just need ingredients.
Yeah. I just need the pandemic to be fucking over.
Yeah.
Well, apparently we should still be able to get out on the 2nd.
I hope so.
What was the... Kamigawa was the place we were in, wasn't it?
Okay, and while you're enjoying the nice, pleasant...
I need to pass that to you because it's... Is that... Was I correct?
Mhm.
Right, okay, because I've been meaning to have this conversation for like 20 sessions.
Okay. So before something else happens, something does happen.
So, Willie, it's nice we're finally able to talk alone for a bit, what with the gang and everything around. How's your...
I'll just stop you there, Krull. I'm flattered, but my bread's not buttered on that side.
No. I don't want to bust your bread anywhere, Willie. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm curious how Grandmaster Torch has been contacting you recently.
Well, if he had been doing so, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to be discussing it with you at all, would it?
You tell me.
I am telling you.
Okay. Well, I have reason to believe that Grandmaster Torch is a mutual friend of yours.
Okay.
So he's a friend of a friend? Isn't that what a mutual friend is?
Yes.
Dial a friend?
Dial a friend,
So
yes.
you're suggesting that he's a friend of yours and a friend of mine?
Yes.
Okay. That's a very strange thing to say, but fine.
Seeing as I've been given on good information from Grandmaster Torch himself
Mm-hmm.
that you are indeed a member.
Mm-hmm.
Is this true?
He does indeed have a member.
I am yes, I am a member. There's a confused look on my character's face. Like, I'm not sure where this conversation's going, but...
So, am I to understand then that both you and I are a member?
I don't know, so otherwise... What? Why would you be travelling with us if you were not?
Are you really going to make me say it, Willie?
And then there's a knock at the door.
Shit.
Yep.
Let's talk about this at some later point.
Yes, let's.
And Parry steps in.
Who does?
Parry.
Harry, how you doing?
Ah, Willie, finally found you.
Always in the wrong place at the wrong time, buddy.
And you see the sheriff behind him, the captain of the guard.
Oh,
The fuzz.
Harry, what have you done now?
I.
You get arrested, Parry.
Where's the locket that you got?
Why? And I look at the sheriff with a distrustful and condescending look.
She looks you up and down and now she with the look. She's used to your type.
Why? Why do you want it,
I played
Harry?
JF.
What do you mean, JF?
The scratchings on the back of the locket.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So this person is the sheriff,
Yes.
and their name is what again?
What was the sheriff's name? Sorry, Mark.
Juliet Friesen.
Yeah, Juliet Friesen.
Okay, so she just happens to have the same initials as were on the back of the locket.
But she's also stating that she lost this locket a long time ago.
Oh yeah, people in hell want ice water. It doesn't mean it's true. I get up and I walk over to her and I go, describe the locket.
She describes it to you and says she lost it at the.
Yeah, I don't care when you lost it. Just describe it.
Well, she describes it to you.
Is it an accurate description?
It is an actual accurate description.
Okay, cool. The character goes, fine. Pulls it out of his pocket, gives it to her. Goes, that's yours, obviously. And I go back and sit down on at the table.
And she still looks at you suspiciously, saying, "So, what did you want for giving it back?"
It's yours. What part of it's yours are you having trouble with?
She shrugs and saying, "Pirate Town. People normally want something else."
I'll talk to Parry. Maybe he wants something. Oh, actually, I do want something.
Yes.
I get up and I walk over to her
Yeah.
with a determined look on my face. I get to her and I go, with a big smile on my face, could you give that back to and I hand the bag back to her and say, could you give that to the baker for me?
She looks at you and goes, "Okay."
And then I go and sit down.
She says, "Thank you." Looking very confused.
Why are you giving the baker's bag back? Question mark.
Etiquette?
Oh no, is that a thing?
In a long-winded way?
Are you there?
Hey, in medieval times, it's not easy to mass-produce bags.
Okay, fair enough. So it's like a mesh bag or something, is it?
Yes, it would be a sturdy cloth bag.
Made from giants, sorry.
No, that's in the other week. So yes, she gladly takes the bag back. And then you notice Parry has a different bag, also from the bakery, as she leaves.
Ah! This food is awesome.
Mm.
Good one, Parry.
And you also notice Parry
So,
has a bottle of the brandy.
Oh, nice. So, are you going to hang around, Parry, or are you going to go back with the sheriff?
I'm probably gonna head back to.
Awesome. Can you close the door when you're on your way out?
Right, I want to know what you and Paul are gonna get up to.
I'll be
No, I'm
here
just going to stay
whining.
here and eat the rest of these delicious pastries.
You're not going to make connotations to Parry's book, are you?
And I'll be tending to my ribs.
We'll be here when you get back. It's no big deal.
Right. I'm gonna
Take
go
your
find-
time.
Yeah. I'm going to go find.
pull Doozer out of the pile of puppies.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go first save Doozer and then second get Quest.
Awesome. Awesome. Take your time.
Okay, so heading over to save Doozer takes you
Good
about an
call.
hour or so.
Mm.
He's gone. What were you trying to say? Are you asking the question that you already know the answer to? Why would you do that?
So you're confirming it then?
You already know it. We've discussed this previously.
I'm just confirming because, you know, there are double agents in the different lodges.
I do. And I'm not sure why you're bringing that up since you already know that that is in fact the case.
Yep, that's fine. Just wanted to confirm.
Again, we've discussed this in the past.
A little bit, but not as much as now. The last time we
Fine.
discussed it was like in passing.
No, it was a very unpleasant conversation for me at least.
How so?
You have to
Well,
actually
that
talk.
was when I did over sharp, unfortunately.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, the that incident, the Kamaga incident.
Yes.
We call it now.
Yes. Yes. I was not particularly happy about that.
No, I don't think any of us were, and neither was Grandmaster. But, yes, alright, fair enough. Just out of curiosity,
Yes.
if we had to choose between, which of our wayfinders to activate first, what would you recommend?
I don't care.
Really?
Yep.
Alright.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Okay. So then Parry shows up and ends up having fun with puppies for a while. So I'm going to have to ask both Parry and Dooza to make a will save not to walk off with an extra puppy.
Can I intentionally fail this?
Uh-oh.
Yes, you can.
What's the role for an army of puppies?
I don't want to like intentionally fail. Oh, Parry's probably gonna fail too. That's true. I'm actually gonna intentionally fail it.
Aww.
Technically, instead of your character dying, your character could retire because they have to raise 20 puppies.
So how did Parry do?
18.
Parry has a puppy.
I give my puppy to Dooza, so she can have an army of puppies.
So Dooza apparently now has 3 puppies.
Oh my goodness.
Not counting the one that's following you around that you've got as a companion because you're walking around with Kroll's puppy, your own puppy, and Parry's puppy.
This is gonna end well.
Do these dogs imprint on people? Okay.
Was that it? Was that a yes?
That was a yes, they do imprint on people.
Yeah.
So before you guys go and head off to the haunted house again, I might end up having an early night tonight because my sinuses are really killing me. If you guys are happy to finish up around here.
Yeah.
And hopefully next session we can have people in person if there's no lockdown.
Yeah.
And I've ended up with 2 puppies and a puppy, so...
Yeah.
So I have 4 dogs following me right now. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yes.
That is correct.
That's awesome.
So you have all the dogs.
You're now the pack master. You're going to change your title.
So I'm going to put it onto end credits, so if you want to chat afterwards, that's fine as well. So that way we can stop the recording and say things we don't want to say while recording. Chat to you soon.
No worries.
Huh.